Cyberpunk 2077 gets a brand new ray tracing PC trailer. CD Projekt Red and Nvidia have released a new ray tracing PC trailer for Cyberpunk 2077. As the title suggests, this trailer showcases the ray tracing effects that the game will feature on the PC. CD Projekt Red will be using ray tracing for diffuse illumination, ambient occlusion, reflections and shadows. The game will also take advantage of DLSS 2.0. Thus, Nvidia owners will be able to enable it and enjoy higher frame rates without major image losses. As we've already reported, its latest preview build ran with 60 FPS at 1080p with ray tracing and DLSS. Therefore, it will be interesting to see how the game will run on Nvidia's Ampere RTX 30 series GPUs. Below you can also find more details about the game's ray tracing effects. Cyberpunk 2077 ray tracing features. Ray trace diffuse illumination. This captures sky radiance as well as emissive lighting from various surfaces, which is difficult to achieve with traditional rendering techniques. When enabled, billboards and other illuminated surfaces and objects will brighten their surroundings with naturally colored lighting. The sun and moon will also realistically illuminate Night City. Ray-traced reflections. In Cyberpunk 2077, ray-traced reflections are used on all surfaces. These reflections can trace ranges for up to several kilometers, enabling realistic reflections across vast view distances. They are present on both opaque and transparent objects and surfaces to simulate the way light reflects from glossy and metal surfaces by tracing a single bounce of reflection rays against the scene. Ray-traced ambient occlusion. Ambient occlusion is a shading and rendering technique used to calculate how exposed each point in a scene is to ambient lighting. This results in the rendering of new shadows that ground objects and naturally darken surfaces, objects, and other game elements. In Cyberpunk 2077, ray-traced ambient occlusion can be used with local lights to approximate local shadowing effects where shadows are missing, greatly improving the quality of the ambient occlusion effect. Ray-traced shadows. Ray tracing enables developers to bring pixel-perfect shadows to games, free from the compromises and limitations of shadow maps. In Cyberpunk 2077, directional shadows from sun and moonlight are added to the game, based on the strength of light, scattering of light through clouds, and other factors.